Hello, my classmates and my teacher. I am Rafael Avila. Below, I will be talking about the learning of this third week of the course. The topics we saw this week were the following: information technology and communication, integrate business planning, basic accounting, political, legal, and regulatory use affecting business organization. Okay, information technology and communication is the application of computers and internet to store, retrieve, transmit, and manipulate information, often in the context of a business or other enterprise. It is considered a subset of information and communication technology. ICT has evolved according to the needs. To become familiar with the new information technologies, we have keywords such as number one, blog, a blog in which we can publish texts and opinions as well as receive comments. Podcast is a way of transmitting information mainly through long audio. Upload, upload is the action of uploading information to the web. Link will be the code that links use the information on the web. And download is the action of downloading information from the web. Managing information with and outside the organization. It is the need of business managers to know information technologies. It is also the way in which business managers must face the new structures to transmit information and thereby achieve better productivity using elements of technology. Know the new communication technologies is a useful tool to improve the productivity and communication of business managers. Some of the elements that will help the management will be emails, internet, voicemail, conference calls, faxes, and the next. The use information is important. The use information and communication technology must always be done in a responsible and ethical manner. Next, integrate business planning, IBP, is an op, difference, advantage, disadvantage. IBP is a procedure for watching a company's business goals with its finance, supply chain, product development, operational functions, demand forecasting, probability and income analysis, supply chain planning, and marketing and sales strategy. Um, S and OP is sales and operations planning. A is an integrated planning process that ties together demand, supply, and financial planning and is managed as part of company master planning. The S and OP is a resource for making executive decisions related to the approval of profitable, material, and financial plan. The difference, the big difference between IBP and S and OP is that the latter has become the domain of supply chain and logistic specialists, particularly those involved in supply and demand balancing and planning. S and O is exclusion focused and involves a traditional budgeting process. So major difference between S and O and IBP are subtly and demand focused. Meeting heavy and output focused short-term plans to drive supply and output. Traditional strategic practice, IBP. Next, IBP involves the entire business in the planning process, mostly planning, focus on optimizing results and leverage scenario planning as a tool. The result is more agile organization, long-term view to inform decision making, a comprehensive and living financial plan with range of associated advantages. Improvement is profit rates by reducing errors and losses derived from bad practice, a reduction of working capital expenditures by optimizing end-to-end process planning, a streamlining logistic capacity, procurement, supply, and demand. Also, a reduction of planning deadlines from weeks or tables to a few days or hours, a greater value in the company's investments, increased codificence in meeting objectives. The disadvantages: it does not train the key personnel who operate the S and OP, lack an understanding of the process and responsibilities, incomplete and misplaced organizational structures, lack of alignment with management by objectives. The process does not involve. The importance of IBP. Procedures such as the IBP contribute to an effective method of organization among all the actors of company, as well as raw materials and supplies, without neglecting finance. The importance of this method is in how it provides elements to comprehensively manage an organization. Basic accounting basic accounting refers to the process of recording a company's financial transactions. It involves analyzing, summarizing, and reporting this transaction to regulators, oversight agents, and tax collection entities. The financial statements used in basic accounting are brief summary of financial transactions over an accounting period, summarizing a company's cash flows, operations, and financial positions. Important concepts in this topic: capital finance brought in business by the proprietary to start and expand the business. Fixed asset, those assets which have real existence and helps in business functioning. Goods and a commodity, any commodity purchased for results is called good. Expenses, it is the cost occurred to produce and sell goods. Also, purchase refers to purchase of a goods for resale. And sales, it is the revenue generated from sale of goods and service. Debtors, entities who are to pay enterprise for goods and service on credits basis. Creditors, entities who have to be paid by enterprise for providing goods and service on credit basis. Transactions, when goods or service are exchanged for money or money smut. The next topic is political, legal, and regulatory issues affecting business organizations. External factors, mm, so affecting business are political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and competitive. Organization law, organizational law is a part of the study of law that is responsible for studying the laws, rules, and regulations of the business organizations. Employment law refers to standards set by the government to protect and regulate employees. Consumer laws protect consumers against defective goods or service. They also protect consumers from unfair business practice and misleading of false advertising. Consumer protection laws alert consumers to fraud and scams in certain industries. They also offer protector and compensation to consumers who are victims of these scams. Securities laws are the laws and regulations that govern financial instruments such as stocks, mutual funds, and bonds. These rules are designed in part to prevent fraud, insider trading, and market manipulation, while promoting transparency through a complex reporting and enforcement system. Health and safety in the workplace is the guarantee of well-being in the space where the workers operate, as well as ensuring the integrity of the workers in possible aspects. Other topic in this topic is taxation. Taxation is a term formed when a taxing authority, usually government, levies or impose a finance obligation on its citizens or residents. Paying taxes to governments or officials has been a mainstay of civilization, science, and ancient times. All of the above directly affected the company, so it's necessary to try to comply with the laws established with the state. Conclusions. Communication technologies have facilitated many processes. Coding supports the operation of a company, and police and laws control the operations of business organizations. These concepts enrich business activity and support their operation.